Oh crap, I don't think it actually worked that time. Let's see if it actually did it that time. Alright, 1st and 10. From the 30-yard line. Snapped. Play action. Roll. Oop, he's pressured immediately. Pump fakes, throws it to the sideline, and he's pushed out at the 38-yard line. Holding offense, so it negated the entire play. Ouch. Let's see. Oof. They. Jeez. Ouch. That was a brutal hold. Especially since there was a hold there. Alright, 1st and 20. And it snapped. Looks to the right. And he's tackled at the 33-yard line. And there's a flag for unnecessary roughness. Oof. They're trading penalties right now. Yeah, that was a stupid move. Oof. Yeah. He landed awkwardly. Alright, let's see if they can not do that in the future. You're 4 for 28. Alright. 1st and 10. From the 44-yard line. It's snapped. It's pitched right. There is a little bit of room, and he's able to get 4 yards on that run before being pushed out of bounds. Ooh. That's that warning. I guess I could jack it like this. Get that all set up. It's this one. That's too far over. Alright, 2nd and 6. It's handed off up the left side, and he's tackled at the line. Maybe gets a yard. Oof. That should be fine. I don't like how bad it looks, though. Oof. Wrong button. So this is gonna be annoying. Alright. 3rd and 5. Snapped. He's looking over the center. He has his guy, and he has the 1st. Down to the 45-yard line of the Green Bay Packers. Outside of this mess up here, there's not a lot out there. Alright, 1st and 10. Let's see. Oh, and false start on the offense. Oof. A lot of penalties so far. 0 for 3. And they do have a slight time of possession advantage, but that doesn't mean much. It's 10-7. It's 14-3. Everything's where it should be. Alright, 1st and 15. It's a sweep to the left with a... Oof. and he gets up to the 42-yard line of Green Bay on an 8-yard run. Ouch. That was a car crash right there. Oof. Oh, and he's hurt. Mims Jr. is hurt. Snapped. Play action. And he throws it to nobody, and it's incomplete. So 3rd and 7. They were, no, because he had been blocking him beforehand. Yeah. You're never gonna get that call. Not when the receiver had been previously engaged like that. Snapped, looking. Ooh, Packers come free. Guy over the middle, down to the 30, down to the 26, 27-yard line. So 1st down. So they did get it up to the 27-yard line. Oof. Talk about a bad circumstance right there. All right. So 1st and 10. Snap. Play action. He's looking right. He's running right, and he's forced out of bounds for a gain of maybe a a yard maybe. They did give him the yard. So 2nd and 9 from the 26. Let's go back through and check the... I need to bring up the power rankings. So the stop end's starting to get very heavy. Titans are giving them the run. All right, snap, play action. Oh, they do hand it off up the middle, and he's tackled for about 5 yards. And another injury on the play. Oof. What is going on? There's an injury every other play right now. As he hobbled off the field. All right. 3rd and 3 from the 20. Snapped. He's looking. Parsons comes free. He's forced out of the pocket. He throws it to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Denver. Where's the score? There we go. I think he's 6-7. And that's the first touchdown of the game. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. That was brutal. Straight down the field. All right. The Eagles can flop around down here. Bears can stay up there. Oh, there's a flag on the extra point. Wonder what that was. It was on the kicking team. So they might have to re-kick it. Oh, defense. Ooh. Now do you go for an onside after that? I wonder if you could fake an onside there. Don't remember what the ruling is. Or do it by accident. Oof. Alrighty. This is the high wind watch up in here for this massive flooding event that's occurring. Rivers and lakes. Oof. Lots of flooding. Ooh, oh, it was in high end. Are they expecting it to go back up? Yes, they are. Multiple times. Ooh. They're expecting this one to also briefly go to major flood stage as well. This one is, ooh, nice. Those are observed. Oh, this one's pretty heavily in moderate flood stage. I mean, it could, depending on how bad this gets. I wonder what the snow levels are going to be at. I don't see many snow stuff. Heavy rain, snow. I know the mountains are over in this area. Let's see what the top of these mountains are. These are just heavy and blowing snow. I think I need to go more north. Up in these areas. This one should be wild. This would be. This is counting it in feet per day. Alright. Alright, there's a flag on the play for kicking it out of bounds. So, the worst possible outcome from that. Oof. Yeah. Why is that? Why did they change it like that? Yeah, you're just gonna do that. Snapped play action, rolls to the right, and he's thrown and caught for about 7 yards. Nice. Okay. Let's do that. And reset, apparently. We can check out these. 10-14, 14-10, a bunch of 14-10s. And this one at 7-6. Alright. 2nd and 3. It is snapped. Play action. The running back caught the defender. It's thrown a duck and it's thrown out of bounds. So 3rd and 3. Let's 2 field goals and a touchdown. Oof. Oof. Nobody was open. And Watson was double. Alright. 3rd and 3. At the 32-yard line. They motion left, snapped. A little bit of pressure in his face. Wide open, down to the 40, 45, 50, 45. And he's tackled at the 40 of the Denver Broncos. So big old 28-yard gain, I think. It's 29. Never mind. Big ol' gain. Packers have been able to run it. I've been able to get the yardage, but they haven't been able to get it through in the touchdown area. Oof. Alright. 1st and 10. It is snapped. Handed off up the middle. He has a little bit of room to run down to 35, and gets about to the 31. And there's a little bit of a scuffle on the field. And it's broken up, so okay. That could have easily resulted in a flag. Alright. So, it is 2nd and 2 from the 31. So they need the 29. And there's a timeout on Green Bay. Oof. Ouch. Let's see. Nope. There we go. Timeout Green Bay, so let's see if the Packers can either put on another field goal or score a touchdown. Probably not going to go for 2 if they do. Alright. And snapped. Handed off up the middle. He has room 25, 20. He's tackled at the 20. He's starting to get a little bit of a groove going, and he's a little shaken up as he gets up. And LA scored, apparently. Oh, that's right, they did. I noticed that a while ago. No, 14-10, 14-10, 6-3. Oof. That illegal block in the back. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 20. Play clock's running out. And throws it off to the right. He's able to get the first, and he gets out at the 10-yard line, but there's a flag on play. But holding on the offense. Pretty sure. Oh, hands to the face. Defense. So that meant nothing. Oof. Ouch. The Packers offense looks great right now. They just haven't been able to put it in the end zone. Alright, 1st and goal from the 10. Snapped, handed off up the middle, and there's a flag. And Jacobs has a touchdown if the flag isn't on the offense. I think it might be offsides. Let's see. Illegal shift offense. Yep. What? Okay, 1st and 10 from the 15. Ouch. Alright, 1st and 10. Or 1st and goal. And empty backfield, so they're going for the end zone on this. Snapped. Throws it short. It's dropped. I don't know what they were trying to do there. I mean, it is 1st and goal, but... Oh, there was a defender that was running wild in the backfield. That's why. Oof. Yeah, he came free, and he had to get that one away as fast as possible. All right, 2nd and goal. Play clock's running out. 3, 2. Green Bay has used another timeout. Ugh, that's annoying. They are not doing very well. Oof. They are really not handling their timeouts very well. That's the 2nd that they should not have had to use. They've been letting that play clock run down way too much. 147 for 11 and 14. It's pretty good. Jacobs has been good, except for alright, it's snapped. He's looking. Pressure is in his face. And there's a holding call coming. He throws it into the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Almost picked off by certain 2. So it's gonna be 2nd and goal. Oh, they declined the penalty. So it's 3rd and goal from the 15. He's doing good this game. It's just they can't get anything in the end zone. I mean, look, where's this projected? Ew, that's not good. Less than 30? A lot of scoring happening over in all the other games. Alright, 3rd and goal. The play clock is running out again. So they do get it off. It throws it to the back of the end zone, and it's caught. Is it a touchdown, though? They do say it's a touchdown. As of right now. And Josh Jacobs gets a receiving touchdown. Does he maintain it? Yes. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, that's a touchdown. As long as it survives the ground. Yeah, this is a touchdown. Okay. Packers got that. Yeah. There's a little bit of a wobble at the end. And there's another injury. Alright, I'm gonna go rename this to Injury Ball. There we go. Rename that. That's outrageous. Every other play, there's an injury. Ugh. Who is that this time? That was Z-Tom for the Packers. One of their O-line. So that could be a deciding factor. Oh, it's 13. 13-7. Unless they decide to go for 2 here. But I don't think they are. Not if they're the injury. Ugh. 161. Jeez. So at least he got a touchdown on that one. After he got that first one. Got nullified by the penalty. Now let's see if Bo Nix can respond properly. He should be able to. It's this one. All right. That's apparently happening like that. All right. I'm about to put an injury counter up. Dude, how many people have been taken care of? All right. And we're on commercials. Well, they technically haven't done the extra point yet due to the injury. All right. Are we going to? Oh, he's going to the blue tent. Nice. Ouch. Alright. They are going to kick the field goal, and it is good. Straight down the middle. A little bit to the left. Oof. Yeah, that one's not a good idea. Oof. The Packers are doing quite good. These penalties are outrageous. They are winning the time of possession battle. And most they can get up to is a 15. And the Packers receive after halftime. So any stop that the defense can get here would be huge. And if the Broncos can score, they basically make it a neutral game going into halftime with a slight edge. Oof. All right. Here's the kickoff. And it is away. And it is returned to the 30-yard line before being tackled. I think there may have been another injury. No, he did get up. Okay. He was laying down there for a little bit too long, considering all the injuries that have happened. Alrighty. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. And then motion to the right. Oh, and then motion to the left. Snapped. Handed off up the right side. He has a little bit of room to run. Down to the 35, and he's tackled at the 36. So 2nd and 3 or 2. They are in a little bit of a hurry up offense right now. So they have snapped it. He's looking deep downfield. He has a guy wide open down to the 40, 30, 25, and he's tackled at the 23-yard line. That's a great start for Denver. And I think they can get out of the no huddle right now. Just got utterly burned there. Jeez. Left his boots back there. All right. 1st and 10 from the 22. Snapped. Looking over the middle, and he's wrapped up right away as he catches it for a gain of about 4. Nice. So 2nd and 5 from the 26? No, 17. All right. Snapped. Play action, and it's a wide receiver screen, and a missed tackle leads down to the 8-yard line. Oof. Was he down, though? It almost blew up that play. Oh, he was not down. We'll have to see. Nope, he wasn't down. Yep. Timeout Denver. Jeez. So he should have. He probably would have scored a touchdown there if the refs were better at their jobs. Uh, yep, they blew that one dead early. And the fact that that's happened almost 2 weeks in a row for the Packers is outrageous. Right before the 2-minute warning. All right, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Snapped. Handed off up the middle. He has a little bit of room to run, and he's tackled at the 5-yard line. I think they could just run it in based on what the Packers are doing right now. All right. And it's the 2-minute warning. Download. All right. Let's check out a little bit of the power ranking things. Depending on if they win or not, I might move the Packers up a little bit. Eagles took out somebody who was already given up. Titans are playing a really good game, aren't they, though? Yeah, they are. They're keeping pace. Panthers are allowing the Saints to hang in there. Packers are slightly ahead, but they should get at least a field goal here. Bears blew out the Browns. Ravens blew out the Bengals. Chiefs barely lost there. The Patriots finally got beat. Giants hung around in there. Eagles just annihilated the Raiders. I want to see how bad he was. Like, I still can't believe people call Geno Smith a quarterback at this point. These are horrendous. It's always a horrendous game. Oh, I think he was out. That would kind of explain a lot, but what were they doing? Were there a bunch of... There was only one interception. Were there any fumbles? What were they doing? 64 yards? I think he played the entire game. Jeez. Might as well not have been on the field. I think you would have done better. Oof. Damn. Only one turnover. And they got absolutely blasted by time of possession. Let's see. All right, let's see if they can get the touchdown here. 2nd and goal. And snapped. Looking. Passes over to the left side, and he's caught for a touchdown. So, they do give the Packers the ball back with enough time to get at least a field goal. Yep, that's a touchdown. No question about that one. All right. I like how we have 2 really great defenses, and it's just been a scoring affair. Oof, that was a dangerous kick. That was very close. Oof. Let's see. How about no? Oh, I do. I already have it downloading. Never mind. Let's go and install that, because that's going to be fun. Very, very fun. I already banned him. Okay. It was just created, so I can't do anything about that. Let's see. Oh, one. That was created a while ago, though. Don't think. Yeah, it's got none. Oh, that one might have some. Nice. And we're gonna have to go refine that. Oh, let's see if the Packers can get at least a field goal here. Let's do that. How about no? That's not on stream, so it doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. Got that all set up for some big ol' action coming up. All right, and it is away. It's through the back of the end zone. Oh, he can't. He has to take it out. It was recovered in the end zone, and he had to take that one out instead of letting it just go. Philip Brewer's got a touchdown. That's funny. Jeez. Yep. What a wild one that is. Ooh, cold weather advisory. That was a while ago, though. Alright. 1st and 10 from the 14. Throws it over the middle. He has a guy wide open. Watson up to the 33 yard line. And they're getting up to the line for no huddle. Alright. 1st and 10. Snap. He's looking deep down the field. He has a guy wide open over the center, down to the 50. And they're almost in field goal range already. Did you take a timeout there? What are you... Oh, roughing the passer. So first down. Ouch. It's because he... not exactly the biggest fan of that one. Because that was just him falling on the quarterback. Oof, 10 penalties so far this half. I'm not a big fan of that penalty. I know they want to take out the low hits, but that wasn't on purpose. That was not on purpose, and I'm not a big fan of that. Alright, first and 10 from the 36. He gets up to the 33-yard line. So second and 5. I think it is. Second and 7. Alright. They have slowed it down quite a bit. So second and 7, snap, handed off up the middle, and he's stuffed right at the line for no gain. He's lucky to have gotten a yard. Ouch. Just ran into the back of the O-line. Just a mess that was. Alright. So, 3rd and 6. From the 32-yard line. Snapped. They do catch the rusher, and he's down to the 21. No, don't... Yeah, I guess you can call a timeout there. And then go for the end zone, I guess. Ouch. Alright. Let's go back to that one. Alright. So the Packers are making a run for it. As long as they don't mess up the time management here. They should be at least get some field goal out of this. And then get the ball after halftime. Let's see if they can take a shot at the end zone. I think they have enough out there to do that. Alright. 1st and 10, snapped. What are you doing? Yep, he got out of bounds. Oof. They threw it over the center there. That was not a great idea. Jeez, that was not a good throw. He got lucky there. He got lucky to get out of bounds. That should have ended very poorly. And they should be punished for that. Alright. 2nd and 4. Play clock's running low. 1 and double zeros on it. Goes for the end zone and overthrows everybody. And the kicking unit should come out. Ouch. Oof. That was ugly. They did so well on the first half. A 34-yard attempt to make it 16-14. And it is good. Straight down the middle. That's team 2. This is obviously going to be a slobber knocker going in. And it looks like it's living up to that hype. Good thing for the Packers is they receive. they can put up a touchdown there, it'll make things difficult. All right. Okay. Just sign me in, my guy. Trying to get signed in there. All right. They are going to have to kick it off. And it is away. They're going to kick it out the back of the end zone. Oh, never mind. It's going to be returned. And he's tackled at the 23. Ouch. And that's the end of the first half. Packers up by 2. Denver left them way too much time on the clock there. Jeez. 251 yards of offense. The fact that they only have 16 is a shame. They're aiming for 500 today. Running hasn't been very good. Granted, they had to take one of the runs away. I mean, he's averaging 14, so I don't think he's averaging 4.2. All right. We're going to be going over the earlier games and doing the power ranking. Yay. And then the picks for next week. Falcons, Buccaneers ended up in Giants tier because of that failure. Falcons got moved up to the bottom of average. The Texans, Cardinals remain in misery. And Texans stay in average. I'm going to move from up to the very bottom. I need to move somebody down, though. It's getting very top-heavy right now. Eagles blew out the Raiders, so Raiders get to hang around with the Giants, as neither of these teams have won in a while. Giants lost again and are on, like, what is that, a 9-loss streak or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Oof. That is wild. I don't even know if I'd want to watch football at that point. Unless you're trying to find interesting ways for the team to lose. The Bills did beat the Patriots there. I have the Bills in the middle of the good tier. And the Patriots got knocked out of the best in football. Bengals trounced the Bengals got pushed down to does not belong on field here. Might throw Dolphins down. I think. Are they on bye? No, they play Monday. Shoot, I can't do it just yet. Whoever wins this game is going down to the bad tier. Loses. Let's see. The Colts, Seahawks. Colts are winning at halftime. And that's obviously a problem for the Seahawks. As they should be winning that one. As they are starting somebody whose bones rattle. Bears blew out the Browns, so the Browns get to stay where they are, and Bears get to stay where they are. Chargers stay in average, as I think they were down quite a bit. And there is the Titans, 49ers. Titans have a chance to move out of does not belong on field here if they win. Just because of how wild that would be. And Panthers are not doing what they're supposed to be doing against the 3-10 team. Oof, Lions are starting to run away with this. That's about it. This looks like a really good game. Is that on Fox? Oh yeah. That's an awesome game. If you like offense. Yes, it is on Fox. Nice. I think this is coming off of halftime. Nope, it is not. I think this one might actually be closer somehow. They're about equal. Yeah, this is fairly close. Although it looks like it's starting to ramp up. The Panthers do have the ball. And everybody is just stuck right now. The NFL is very top heavy right now. As there's not a lot of truly mid teams. You're either in the mid or you're really good or really, really bad. There's only a few in there. Let's see. You have that one. 251. Denver has been almost unstoppable on offense ever since that fumble. They're about equal. And we'll do picks for next week. It is not 17, it's week 16. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Eagles should win this one. I'm gonna have to bring up the wheel on that one again. Another wheel pick. Let's go. Let's let her rip. The wheel really likes the Bears again. Last time they chose them, they lost. Bills should win this. I think the Cowboys might have that one. I think they do take this one. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys here as the upset. I think the Chiefs have this one. Depending on if the Titans win or not. I have the Bengals bouncing back and winning as another upset. Let's do a wheel on that one, because I don't care who wins that one. Jets and Saints. It is the Saints. I'm not entirely sure about that one, but I will go with it. I think MetLife. I think Vikings have that one. That's going to be a wheel spin between the Buccaneers and Panthers. Buccaneers, Panthers. Alright, let her rip. And Buccaneers. Apparently they're gonna bounce back from this ugly week. Jaguars, Broncos. I might have to do a wheel on that one as well. I think the Cardinals have this one. I have Detroit winning this one. I have Texans winning that one, and I have Patriots winning that one. This should be an interesting one because this is all backups and stuff. Anybody else? Do I need to do? Let's see. Windows. All right. Let's do Jaguars, Broncos. So do the Broncos win next week? And they have a loss apparently. Oof. Dang wheel. Let's see. Alright. Alrighty. I'm back. The halftime should be ending here soon. Yes, it is. And the kickoff is about to start. Oof. Nice. Yeah. Bo Nix has been very efficient there. And the kick is away. And it's returned at the 3-yard line. He has a little bit of room to run. Ooh. Got tackled on a shoestring shackle at the 28-yard line. Nice. Ouch. That's the only, oh, they got it up to the 29, apparently. Ouch. Alright. Looking deep downfield, he's going for the end zone. And he overthrows Watson. Oh, they went straight for a dagger there. Jeez. Jeez. Luckily, he was double coverage there. Jeez. How is it already at 59%? It's literally, there's a 2-point, it's a 2-point game. Alright, 2nd and 10. And now they're gonna have to pass the rest of these drive. They bring the blitz. He's able to power to the 35. So he has about 4 yards left. Let's see. They are in the hurry up, so 3rd and 4. Oof. They are in. They're calling at the line. All right. They definitely are hurrying stuff up there. And the rush is on. He has golden open and it's incomplete. Broken up. Oh, they threw a flag on that? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Are you joking? What was that bull crap? Ah, bull crap. Get out of here, ref. Get out of here. What a crap was that? That's bull crap. Get out of here, ref. Utter garbage. What a joke. Absolute joke. Yeah, fire that ref right now. Jesus. Complete garbage. And he runs up the middle to the 30, 25, 20, and he has the touchdown. Jesus. Utter garbage. They capitalize on the refs getting involved. Ugh. Not the way you want that to go. Jeez. What a crappy way to get a touchdown. Oh, that is just sickening. What a drive. They literally gifted them a touchdown there. Ugh. Yeah, there's utter garbage by the refs. Jeez. Ugh. That was sickening. Ugh. I'm speechless at how stupid that was. Utter absolute utter garbage. Some hot garbage there. I will not let that slide. That is disgusting. Jeez. Oh. Absolutely ugly, ugly play. Refs need to be just fired for that nonsense. Oh, absolutely disgusting. Ugh. Stupid refs. They've already got their hands all over this game. They didn't need to sully it some more. Yeah, outrageous. 11 penalties, such quick succession. Jeez. And Jacobs with the nice long run as he pushes 100. Man. Hate when stuff like that happens. It's an utter slap in the face. Man. I can't. What joke. Ugh. Holy crap, man. I can't handle that crap. Alright, the kickoff. Alright. They're gonna take it from the 3. And he's tackled at the 25. Maybe gets up to the 30. Jeez. And it's supposed to be a top tier defense. Jeez. Well, it helps when the refs are playing football. Absolute garbage in this. That's because the refs got their ugly hands all over it. And snapped. Play action. Rolls to the right. Throws out of bounds. Jeez. Ugh. I'm about to throw the refs down in there. You know what? Let's see if we can add somebody in there. Add row. No, I need to add somebody. Ugh, can't add anybody. Just gonna add the refs in there. Oh, and hand it off up the left side, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage for maybe a gain of 1. 3rd and 9. Oof. Ugh, that's just so annoying, though. Alright, 3rd and 9. And they're only... Oh, they are rushing 4. Oof, and he's forced out of the pocket, rolling right. And he throws it, and it's incomplete. He throws it short. Ugh. Damn, man. I almost had a offensive pass interference call over there. Oof. Oof. I mean, Mark Parsons is right there. Alright, 4th and 9, and they're going to have to punt. If the Packers can capitalize here, but the touchdown, that would be very, very big for them. And a fair caught at the 19. Ouch. Wait, what? I thought somebody's punted, though. Touch. No, that's the wrong one. I thought there was a... Oh, they have scored every time they touch the ball. Jeez. And after that, deflating penalty. Packers have a chance to run away with it if they want. Holy crap, man. These are refs. Ruining the game. Damn. It's just so annoying. Like what are you doing, man? Success, and are we going to do it now? No, we are not. Let's try it again. Are we going to be able to log in? No. Let's see. Check the other scores. That's next week. Walton Lions and Rams are in a shootout. Colts are keeping pace with the Seahawks. 49ers are running away with it against the Titans. And New Orleans is keeping it competitive with Panthers. And the Packers have looked really good. Minus the refs. Ugh. They did that all in 1 minute. 1 second. Jeez. That's super annoying. Alright. 1st and 10 from the 19. Snapped. Play action. The defender comes loose. He's going deep downfield again. It's intercepted by Sutton. He's down. He's down. Way back there. And there's an injury on Watson. Ouch. And Watson is out for the season with that one. That could be damaging. And that was a good pick. And he was down. Yeah, he was down right away. These refs haven't been very good this game though. Oh. Yep, just big old pick. Oh. Ouch. So it's Denver's ball. As Watson is getting some care right now. I don't know why they keep going all the way downfield with that one. My guess is they're trying to counteract the man coverage that's happening. Alright. Okay, we're not really gonna do this, are we? Could this team? Ooh, well, that's not a good sign. I'm gonna have to do that. What do you mean that's not right? Okay. Apparently, that's not right. Cool, I think there's a problem with the Epic Game Store on that one. Let's see. probably get rid of that injury ball stuff. I guess not, because we just had an injury. Fun. What an annoying... Oh, there it is. It's on the browser. Yeah, that didn't work either, my guy. That didn't work either. Alright. Going over... 13-9, 24-10, 17-10, 24-20. This is a nice little competitive match. 23-14. Ooh. Snapped, handed off up the right side, and he's tackled for 3 yards, 3-yard gain. Oof. Nice. Alright, 2nd and 7. Snapped. He's looking. Pressure is in his face. And he's forced to the left. And he throws it across the middle. And he's down at the 45-yard line of Green Bay. So 1st and 10 from the 46. I think they gave him the 46. Yes, they did. Oof. That went all over the place. 1st and 10. An important drive for Denver. They snapped it. He's forced out of the pocket to the right. He's being pursued. He throws it over to the 25, 30. He's down at the 30. Ooh. Ouch. Watson is going to the locker room. Probably done for the season. So, let's see. And snapped. Pitch to the right. He was almost stopped at the line, but he was able to wiggle his way through to get 3 yards. Oof. Ouch. There we go. Hopefully the injuries stop here. So 2nd and 7. Total yards is about equal. Nah. And it's passed off to the left side. He has a little bit of room to run down the 18-yard line. They gave him the 16-yard line, apparently. They really gave him a good spot with that one. It's probably a make-up for that horrendous pass interference call. Alright, 1st and 10. Snapped. Handed off up the left side. He's stuffed at the line, and he falls forward for about 2. That was, they got lucky on that one. Nice. So, 2nd and 7. Oh, 2nd and 8. And it is snapped. He's looking downfield for the end zone, and he has a guy wide open. Ooh, did he catch it? I think he might have had it. I'll have to go to the review. And based on that, probably is a little a little sus of that score. 1, 2, yeah, he got it. He got that score. Yeah, that's just a straight touchdown. Alright, snapped, it's down, and it is good. Straight down the middle. So, they really are doing their best right now. Especially against this defense. It's getting... Packers defense is getting shredded. And if they're not turning the ball over on the Packers side, they are cutting through it like butter. And as long as we're not going deep downfield, should be good to go. Hopefully the offense isn't that affected by Watson being out. Let's see. Let's go review some of the games from earlier. They're still going on. 49ers have won this game, barring an epic collapse, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Panthers should be able to start running away with this, but who knows? Time of possession is almost equal, but they've been doing nothing with it. How many penalties are in this one? Aren't you guys lucky? Oh, was there just a touchdown? No. I just clicked on one of the touchdown scores. Let's see, how good did they do here? That's what he needs to average to get 4,000. What's he averaging a game? Where is it? Averaging... can't tell. So we won't worry about it. Oof. 3 turnovers. What happened here? 3 INTs. And hopefully that ends that experiment. Alright, here is the kickoff. It is away. And he has a little bit of room to run up to the 30, and he's flipped over to the 33-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. Chest injury. That's not good. That's probably broken rib. Oh, no, broken collarbone. Ouch. Alright. 1st and 10. From the 32. It is snapped. Handed off up the middle. He is blown up in the backfield. For no gain, or for a loss of 3. Yeah, that's... wow. Let's see if the Packers can get back on track. Otherwise, this could get ugly. Especially with Watson out. Oof. Alright. 2nd and 13. And, oh, it's a false start on the offense. So, 2nd and 18. And Kittle scored a touchdown, so in the 49ers game. So far, 49ers have run away with that. Alright. 2nd and 18. Oof, those penalties. Alright. Snapped. Looking over to the right side and left side, and he has his guy, and he's out of bounds as well. A nice little out route. What? Oh, they're taking Jacobs out for some reason. Oh, let's hope they don't run it up the middle like they like to do. And looking pressured. He's forced out. He's going to get the first down to the 40, 45, 50. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line of Denver on a big, big run. Jeez. That was a big lifesaver for that drive. That is not what you want to do there. Ouch. Alright. 1st and 10 from the 47. Snapped. Looking deep downfield. He has a... Ooh, and it's almost picked off as it was broken up. Ooh, that could have been, that could have ended badly. That's not how you want to do that one. Ooh, that was really close. Nicely broken up as well. At least they didn't call pass interference on that one. At least they have some dignity there. Alright, 2nd and 10. Snapped. Handed off up the middle, and there's nothing there. There was maybe a hand in his face mask, but I don't know if he turned it or not. Oh no, he grabbed the top of the helmet. As the Packers are running it down the field right now. So 3rd and 10. A very big 3rd and 10. And play clock's running out. You can't motion there, my guy. Alright, they do get it off, and he's tackled back at the 43-yard line of the Packers. So the Packers are going to have to punt there. Ouch. Talk about ugly. Oof. That was a little bit disgusting. Oof. Big ol' sack. Now, how the Packers defense responds will determine the rest of the game. Oh, that could... it's a booming kick all the way up through the back of the end zone. Alright. Holding offense? Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. I was about to say, there was a holding there that wasn't being called. Ouch. I think I can remove the injury ball part. as injuries have stopped finally. Every 10 seconds. Let's see. We can check some of the weather stuff out as we wait. I do have the power rankings, but those aren't going to change for a little while. GFS. Let's check the northeast. I know there was a nor'easter that was being projected. I don't know where it is. It is nowhere. Ooh, that's not a great sign, especially with all that precip being depicted. Ugh. Ouch. I wonder how much snow is going to be on the ground for Christmas then. Let's check the super long range. Looks fairly warm before mid-month, but that's way out there. Alright, let's go check the other games. 27-24 Rams. 17-10. 31-10. Ew. The Colts are somehow beating the Seahawks right now. How are you allowing this, Seahawks? At least you're driving. Ouch. Philip Rivers is not doing much. I forgot to change the quarter thing. Ouch. Snapped, and he's wrapped up in the backfield at the 26-yard line. That was an immediate tackle there. Let's see. Oof. And 2nd and 13. All right. Okay, are you gonna snap it or not? Snapped. He's flushed out of the pocket, rolling to the right, and he throws it out of bounds. Almost picked off. Jeez, that was dangerous. Oof. No, holy crap. Damn. Parsons is just constantly in there. Ooh. He jumped that route pretty nicely. Should have been a pick. Alright, 3rd and 13. It snapped. Looking. He's forced out of the pocket. He throws it over the middle, and he catches it, and he's just short of the first down by a yard. He's just short. Let's see. Yeah. No. Just short. That's a good spot. They actually got one right for once. There's eligible guy being reported. Alright, 4th and 1. Holy wow. You guys don't have enough people on the line. What are you doing? Alright, they used the timeout. Good. He had nobody on the line. They were gonna run all over you. Ouch. Let's see. That was a giant waste of a timeout, though. Let's see, 4th and 1. Alright. Let's see if they can stop him here. They're probably just going to go straight up the middle again like they did last time. And they did, and they got the first. I mean, they literally showed you what they were going to do, my guys. You guys only had 4 on the line. And they just ran right over you. Alright, so 1st and 10 from the 41. And we have a new cold weather advisory for Eastern Montgomery. I think that's in the Alabama area. Alright, 1st and 10, he's rolling, looking deep downfield, has a guy wide open. It's almost picked off by the Packers. Jeez. Ooh, that was dangerous. On both ends. I think that was Montgomery, Alabama. Yes, it was. Alright. Oof, they're getting away with robbery here. Ooh. Just comes in last second and almost picks it. Alright. 2nd and 10. From the 41-yard line, snapped. Play action. He's looking downfield. And the defender slipped, and he gets it down to the 38, I think it was. I think it was 38. No, 42. Okay. That's a silly score. Alright, 1st and 10. Let's see if they can hit somebody here. And snapped. Oh, handed off up the right side. Had plenty of room to run, and he gets tackled at the 35-yard line. They're 2nd and 2. Let's see. This one is wild. Philip Rivers would play a little better. Alright, 2nd and 2, snapped. Handed off up the middle again. He gets the first, down to the 30. He's still driving, and he's tackled at the 30. And I think that there was another injury on the Packers. That's Walker. As he walks off the field. Oof. This injury ball is getting annoying. Yeah, and this is obviously the latest game. It looks like it landed awkwardly. No, that's just a normal tackle. So that's probably just the air knocked out of him. Ooh, and the Rams scored again. So it's 34-24 there. So the Rams will clinch a playoff berth. Snapped. Looking pressured immediately. Throws it off to the right side. Caught by the running back. And he's able to get 10 yards on that run. That pass play. Oh, and Parsons is hurt. Uh-oh. That is not good for the Packers. Ooh, that could be big. I guess the 8-ball reading was correct. Ooh, non-contact injury is bad. Ouch. Ouch. That's not good. Ooh. Yeah. I think I'm gonna re-add the injury ball to the tag. So that is this is most definitely an injury ball. Apparently. And there's a timeout. Fun. Ouch. They they are really doing some weird stuff. All right. Scores 13-12. That was weird. 49ers should win that one. Saints are driving to potentially upset the Panthers. And the Packers and Broncos are in the middle of injury bowl. With everybody hurt. With a terrible referee crew. Always fun. I don't think he has a single yard this quarter. No, I think he does. Jacobs is also questionable. No, he's active. Well, we have another special weather statement. Well, that's for Windham. So that would be in the that'd be up in here. Let's see what it is. This is about. Pretty sure it's just blowing. Yes, it's for blowing dust, snow, and some cold weather. Well, this is always fun. Everybody's being hurt. Ouch. Oof. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Hopefully it's just, yeah, he's walking on it, so it's probably fine. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. And there's a false start on the offense. Ouch. So it is 1st and 15 from the 24. No, the 23. After that false start. Yeah. That is, Ooh, dude. Everybody's limping off the field right now. Ooh, and he's let right through the center. So he has to throw it away. There was nobody blocking there. And Nick's looks a little shaken. I don't think he hit him. He did hit him. So he is a little bit shaken there. And that's injury ball is definitely living up to its name right now. All right. 2nd and 15. Snapped. And the pressure's up the middle, and it's over the middle. Touchdown, Denver. So 28-23 as they scored a touchdown on that one as well. Jeez. That's just bad coverage right there. No, they are going for 2. So all right, so it's either 27 or 29. The Packers are still in it, but they need to get off their butts. Let's see. And snapped pitch to the right, and it's blown up in the backfield. They should be able to tackle him here, and they do get him. Dude, really? That's the 4th finally. Jeez. I think all the other games are halfway through the 4th already. Ouch. Hopefully he just sprained his knee or something, because that would be damaging for the Packers. I think Seahawks are going to take this one. Although I don't want them to ruin this hilarious scoring. Panthers should be able to win that one. And Rams are going to beat the Lions. As that's obviously what's going to happen there. Let's see. Anywhere else? The Packers should be able to get this back under control. Although they aren't going to have to go for 2. No, they can go for 1. But they have to get into the end zone first, which they haven't been able to do all day. And there's some snow up there. There's some snow up there. There's some snow up here. I don't think that's reaching the ground though. There's some snow over here as well. There's no snow there. Oh, there's a bunch of snow coming off the lakes over there. And those are not that great of a band. Those are pretty tiny bands. What is happening over here? A hydraulic outlook. It's winter time. Oh, it's for a ice jam. That's fun. Oh, a new severe update, which is a special weather statement for the same. For the blowing snow that's happening. Nice. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Yeah, Bo Nix is putting on a clinic right now. You expect it to be a defensive struggle, and it's not. Alright, back to the game. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 25 after the touchback. Alright. They motion to the right, snapped, handed off up the left side. He has a bunch of room to run. Oh, that was a nasty hit. Okay, he does get up from it. He got smacked in the face right there. Surprised he didn't get hurt there, considering how everybody's been hurt today. Oof. And he's up laughing. Yep. Alright. 2 and 2. 2nd and 2. Handed off up the middle. He has the first, and he's able to power his way to the 49. There we go. And Jacobs is coming off the field. He's a little bit howled, which is not good for the Packers. Wasn't this like at an 80 or something at one point? Yeah, 80 at the beginning of the third. Alright. 1st and 10. Snapped. Handed off. Oh, a nice sweep. And he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Considering that was dead in the water in the backfield. That's about as good as you can get. Yeah. Nice. Nice hit. Alright. 2nd and 10. Let's see if they can... Are we going to do a inside zone? No, we are not. He throws it off to the left, and it's gone, and it's right around the 45 of Denver. So a nice little 6-yard gain on that play. So a big 3rd and 4. Yep. This is going to be big. Alright. 3rd and 4. Snapped. He's looking downfield. He's open, catches it, and he catches it. Golden with the 1st down. All the way down to the, what is that, 25? That was a big, big play. Down to the 20. Jeez. Big play. And it definitely quieted the stadium. Nice. Alright. 1st and 10 from the 18. Snapped. Handed off up the middle, and he's stuffed in the backfield for a loss of 1. They were right there to tackle him, and I think there's a Bronco hurt as well. He's yeah, he's a little bit hurt. Yeah, that's another injury. I really should have gotten a counter. Everything's just been equal this game. Alright, 2nd and 11. It is, they motion left, snapped, hand play action, looking short and incomplete. So a big 3rd and 11 coming up. As the Packers need a touchdown to keep pressure up. Oh boy. We are really going to do this again. Packers in Denver. Aren't we? Alright. 3rd and 11. A big 3rd and 11 as well. Snapped. Looking short, and it's incomplete. Oh. Big kick here for McManus. If he can get this, it will put some pressure on. Oh, that was illegal contact. Let's not call that one due to the bullcrap that happened earlier. And let's call it equal. And it is good. They put it in within one. Oh my. That'd be kind of funny if they wouldn't lost to 27. Let's see. This is definitely a big old matchup happening here. The Lions are getting shellacked. Stafford isn't shellacking him. What is going on here? There's only been one turnover. They're not even being run over either. What is happening here? Oh, they're 3 for 3 on fourth downs. Oh, everybody's gotten the fourth downs. Ouch. Oh boy. This could be a disaster for the Panthers right now, as the Saints have tied it. The Titans have been making a little bit of a comeback, but I trust the 49ers in this one. How did they let the Packers game catch up? The Panthers-Saints one's almost over. The Seahawks are kicking field goals for the victory, apparently. And they wrecked the score. Oh well. There's about 2 minutes left. Which would be kind of funny if Philip Rivers is able to get a fourth comeback on that one. Alright. And we're back. Oh. That's a bit of a issue. Alright. And it is away. And it's in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ooh. Let's see. I can talk about the fact that this game is so close. And the Saints are making a mockery. Alright. 1st and 10. And snapped. Play action. Looking deep downfield. Pressures. Throws it. And it's almost picked off by the Packers. Ooh, that was scary. He got lucky there. Oof. Ooh. Ouch. They got lucky there. Yep. And now everybody's gonna be able to flourish on that defensive line. Alright. 2nd and 10, snapped. Looking. The pressure has started to get to him, and he throws it over the middle to the 50. for a first down. All right. So, they do give him the 49 of the Green Bay. So, it is going to be snapped. They are rushing, and they throw it over the center, and it is caught. I don't know where that's going to be placed, though. Is it going to be at the 40 or the 41? I don't know where that's going to be placed. That could be placed anywhere. It's 2nd and 1. Snap, hand it off up the middle, and he's stuffed right away. Oof. They are really putting the pressure on right now. Oof. That, they got him there. I think I can change it back again. Just redo that. As I think the injury bowl might be over. Just to be sure. Alright, snapped. Looking. Down the left side, and it's almost picked off. Dang. Yep. So 4th and 3. A long field goal is coming up. Yep. Oh, that was super close as well. Nope. Just a little too far out ahead. They are going for it. Oof. If they don't get this right, it does put the backers in a good position. They really need to make sure this is the right play. What is going on here? Carolina should be running it down the field. Or are they going to kneel it? Ew. Yeah, they're going to score again. And... okay, that's a lot of time. Alright, 4th and 3. A very big 4th and 3. A big play here. Snapped. Throws it deep downfield, and it is caught at the 15-yard line for a first down. Nice. Let's see. He does survive. Yep, it's a catch. Alright, 1st and 10 from the 15. What's going on here? Challenge. Ugh. Really? That looks like a just straight catch. What are you doing? Oh. That looked like a fairly obvious catch. 1, 2. That did come loose there at the end. But I don't think the ball hit the ground. That's gonna be... knowing the refs, they're gonna screw this one up. This is a big challenge right now. He must have there must be an angle out there that shows something different. Another special weather statement for Madison. That's blowing snow stuff. That's not blowing snow out in the east. It's in this stuff. Yeah. Oh, black ice. They're doing special weather statements for black ice. Fun. Oof. And Rams destroyed the Lions. All right. First and goal from the 6. As the Packer game is still at the 10-minute mark. The Colts are driving right now. The Colts might actually win this. Jesus. Seahawks, what are we doing? It should not be that close. They literally are pushing out an ancient skeleton. My guys, what are we doing? Let's see. There's a timeout. Well, obviously. I don't know why we challenged it there. And that's another special weather statement. Alright, first and 10 from the 15. Snapped. Ooh. And almost picked off. That was incomplete. That was dangerous. Holy. Handed off up the middle. He's able to get a bunch of yards. And there's a big old scrum, and he stopped at the 13-yard line. I think that's the 13. The 8-yard line? Yeah, it's the 8-yard line. Oof. Alright, 3rd and 3. And you are most definitely within field goal range. The play clock's running down. Get out of the way, ref. Oh, and there's an offside penalty on the Packers. And incomplete, and first down, Denver. And another injury on both the Packers and Denver. What is going on here? Oh, so what's happening? Are the refs messing up again? Yep, and that's offsides. And first down. What was that nonsense? They didn't even need to do that. Ouch. Had he not ran out of the field, that may have ended differently. And another special weather statement for that black ice situation out east. Snap pitch to the right. He has a hole. Touchdown, Denver. So it is 33. We'll just do a single one. Yeah, you did. It is most definitely a touchdown. Yep, there you go. Just do the one. They would have to get a 2-point conversion to tie it up. Oh, it's almost missed. Jeez. Another special weather statement. Again, for that black ice situation. Out in the District of Columbia. This time. Wind chill and then just issue a... Oh, the Colts won. Are you kidding me? You know, kicking battle. What an ugly mess that is. Jeez. Oof. Oh, Seattle, what are we doing? Ouch. Alright. Alrighty. The kickoff should be coming here soon. Bo Nix is... Oh, that was a run. Oh, they have an 86% win probability. Due to them needing the 2-point. If they get it done fast enough, they might not have to go for 2 here. And down to the 30, 33-yard line. Seagulls kicked up. They tied it. They now ahead by 2. Nice. How did they manage that one? All their points are on field goals. All right, 1st and 10. They motion left. It's snapped, handed off up the middle with Jacobs, and he's able to get 2, maybe 3 yards on that run before being tackled. This is oh my gosh! Look at the seizure it's having. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's wild. All right, 2nd and 8. And we have another special weather statement. Odie's snapped, looking, deep downfield. He has a guy open, and it's intercepted. Denver intercepted it. He's down by contact all the way back there. Yep. Well, apparently that 8-ball thing is correct on everything. Oof. Yeah, he's down. Oof. That was ugly. Yeah, and this game's starting to get a little bit ugly. Now, will their defense be able to actually stop something today. He does get 3 yards on a run up the right side to the 50, maybe 49. Knowing how all the other games went today, this could get pretty wild here. As there is a seizure happening in Seattle. Oh, they did win. All on field goals. Just field goals. They kicked them to death. Oh, we have another special weather statement as well. So 2nd and 8 and a timeout. The Lions got annihilated. Oof. Pelony, defense pass 4 yards, forced at the 5. There's still 2 minutes, but they need to hurry. And Panthers and Saints. The Saints are attempting to win this game. I swear. If they win that game, yeah, that's going to be ugly. I think with all the injuries, I can boot the Packers down to the good tier. All right, snapped, looking, rolling right, throws it over the side, and it's almost picked off by the Packers. Oof. McKinley's going to get an interception today or something, because that's like his 3rd opportunity. Just so many drops. Ouch. So the defense is holding him there. If they can get one more stop. Yeah. Oof. Alright. 3rd and 8. Play clock's running down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, snapped and it's thrown inside on a wide receiver screen and he's down. And helmet came off by the offensive lineman. So they're probably going to punt here. And the face mask came off. Oof. Ouch. And Mahomes is apparently done for the year with a torn ACL. Ugh. I wonder why everybody's getting hurt right now. They're going to go for it? All timeouts are used on Denver. Alright. We're just waiting to see if they get this, and that should be the end of the game. As the Packers are barely stopping them right now. Where is it? There's the Chiefs game. Schedule. Roster. Patrick Mahomes, questionable. Oh, okay. MRI. So that must have just came down. Alright, 4th and 3. So they do snap it. And here comes the blitz. Throws it over the middle, and it's almost picked off, and it's Packers ball. So the Packers have saved the game so far. Not that guy. Oof. Probably a good thing that he dropped that one. Okay, and there's a new special weather statement for North Berkshire. So more of the black ice situation that's happening out east. And wind chill stuff. Alright. 1st and 10. And it is snapped. Play action. The rush is on. He throws it away. Ouch. Oof. That is New Orleans about to score a field goal here? Let's see. All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, too loud. Snapped. It's a little bit low. Throws it over this middle to Reeds. He breaks the tackle and he basically gets back out to where he was tackled. They missed, I think. An incompletion on Duff. What are we doing? Was it? What? How? What happened here? How? All right, it's 3rd and 9. It's passed over to the left, and it's caught inbounds and 1st down. As Golden is might be his breakout game. As he hasn't really shown much for being a 1st rounder, but apparently that's gonna change here. All right, 1st and 10. And they're discussing it at the line, as it is very loud. Alright, snapped. Handed off up the middle for about 2 to 3 yards before being pushed back. Nice. So 2nd and 8. Let's go. Alright. So, it's 2nd and 8. And are we gonna snap it? It's snapped looking. And he's sacked at the 50. A big sack, so it's 3rd and very long. Let's see. What is that? 3rd and 16? And it's 4 down territory for the Packers. No matter what. Ouch. Alright, 3rd and 16. Snapped. He's throws it short since it's 4th down. Since you're in 4 down territory anyways. Well, you have to. Otherwise the game's over. Let's see. He has 2 interceptions, so one of his worst games this year. Ouch. Alright, 4th and 10. Big 4th and 10. Let's see. And it snapped. And he's sacked all the way back at the 45-yard line. So Denver has won the game, barring a fumble. As everybody got hurt. Did the Saints win? The Saints have won. That's awesome. I think the Panthers are done there. The Lions are done. The Packers are done. And then we have the 49ers winning pretty handily. Alright, so I'm going to move the Packers down to a top of average after this game. They did play well, but they lost half their team to injuries. And 1st and 10. Stop there. Nice. Let's see. Oof. That is wild. Alrighty. Oof. I'm very tired right now. It's a big 2nd and 8. Any sort of first down is a win for the Denver. And it is a run. It's a run pass option, and he's... Ooh, he almost snuck that one through. Oof. A rib injury. Dang. What a weirdly destructive game for both teams with all these injuries. Oh, jeez. I think I'm gonna move the Packers down in the average. I'm gonna move both of those down in the average to even it out a little bit. Depends on if the Dallas wins or not. The Vikings are already down there. Steelers play Monday with the Dolphins, so whoever wins that stays in average and the loser goes to bad. What a weird weekend. As the Saints do a surprising win against the Panthers, so the NFC South is a complete cluster, as most of the teams are already eliminated, but they're fighting for scraps right now, with both teams at 500. Oh my gosh. Point differential. The point differential's not that bad in the East. Just look at this point differential. Oh, that's a brutal division. They're pretty bad. Who was the worst? So Cincy. Nope. Tennessee. Nope. Las Vegas. Because they can't score anything. And they have lost 8 in a row. And that's why they're stuck in... That's why they're stuck down here with the Giants. I think the Buccaneers get saved and get moved back to the top due to the Panthers losing. They may have lost a game they should have won, but the Panthers made it competitive. Let's see if this is a legendary game between these two, as both these teams have had games come down to the wire. All right, 3rd and 4. Snapped. Play action. Ooh. Nope, just short. The balls came loose. Oh. And they rolled them down. And it's 4th down and short. Do you go for it? I don't think Ooh. Oh, he's touched there. And he's down. Yeah. Pat, yeah. Now yeah, they're gonna run it. They're gonna run it straight into them again, like they have all day. Snapped, handed off up the middle, and it's stuffed. The Packers stuffed them. They give themselves life. Oh my God, this is gonna be one of the Packers uh, Denver games where it goes down to the wire. Jesus. Jesus. These teams have been doing this all season. Ouch. Ouch. Jesus. Holy crap, man. Alright, 1st and 10. Snapped. He's looking downfield. Rushed, and he overthrows his receiver. That doesn't hurt the Packers there. Oof. And, oh, he overthrew him. That doesn't hurt him, though. Ouch. Alright, 2nd and 10. Ooh, and offsides. Oof, that's a false start. Is it a false start or offsides? That's going to be a big deciding. Oh, they do call false start. Oof. Ouch. Yeah, that's a false start. Can't do that. Alright, 2nd and 15. I mean, just go deep. You just have to go deep. And they have an empty backfield, and everybody's on the, everybody's out. 2nd and 15. Snapped. Looking, he's flushed out of the pocket. He's looking deep downfield. He throws it. It's incomplete. Ouch. And I think Reed might be hurt. And nope. I did the ground first. Ouch. And he hurt his knee again. Holy. So 3rd and 15. And it is snapped. He's looking, forced out of the pocket, throws over the center, and it is incomplete. So 4th and 15 will decide the game. Ooh, boy. Oh. Ouch. Alrighty. Big 4th down here. Oh boy. Big 4th and 15. Alright. They do get it off. He throws it. It's incomplete, and the Packers have lost. And the Broncos win. Ouch. That was an ugly loss for the Packers. Holy crap. Ouch. And with how many injuries the Packers sustained? Ooh. Neil. I don't think there was any other games that needed to... I think this is the last game of the afternoon games. Oh my god, it's almost time for the Sunday Night Football. Jeez. Damn, man. Oof. Damn, man. Damn. Oh, boy. And... holy crap, man. That came down to the wire. That's Berkshire, so that's the Northeast again. And it's up in here. There we go. Special. Yeah, that's due to the wind chills. Oof. Ouch. Let's go. Alright, let's go rating. As that was brutal. That was a brutal game. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Alright, let's see. Anybody to raid? Let's go find somebody. That's, I think, 18 plus. Yeah, that's 18 plus. Okay, that's not what I want to do. That's 18 plus as well. Okay. We could do that one. Holy. That was a wild one. Let's see. I'll do that one. I don't know who to raid. Trying to find somebody to raid. But everybody's 18 plus. I might just go to one of the bigger names then. At least they're not going to be blatantly 18 plus. Could do Hortus. We could do that one. I guess we could. Let's do that then. Oh, there's enough there for that. Alrighty.